To give us a taste of the new all-wheel drive Dodge Challenger GT, we've come all the way to Portland. No, not that one, the other one. Adding all-wheel drive to the Challenger actually doesn't seem like that radical a move, since the Challenger's platform mate, the Dodge Charger, already offers all-wheel drive. Radical or not, if you want an all-wheel drive, 5-passenger American muscle coupe, this is your only option. Okay, critical details. The Challenger GT's all-wheel drive system is basically the same as the Charger's, so it operates in rear-wheel drive unless it needs to send power to the front tires. Situations where it might do that are if it's particularly cold out, like right now, it'll automatically anticipate that you might need power up front, or if you're sliding the car sideways and the steering is doing interesting things. There are a bunch of parameters where it'll decide to send power to the front tires if need be. Otherwise, rear drive, and that's good for fuel economy, unless you do that. Okay, when I floored the throttle there, you may have noticed that my head wasn't exactly pinned to the headrest. That's because the only engine offered is a 3.6-liter V6 making 305 horsepower and 268 pound-feet of torque. That's a reasonable output, but you know, the Challenger is a fairly heavy car. So acceleration, this is floored. All right, there's something. It's paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission that does its best to put the power to the ground in the most effective way possible. And I'll say that using the manual paddle shifters up here on the steering wheel, the shifts are quick and pretty darn smooth. Yeah, it's good. A high horsepower V8 with all-wheel drive would be a pretty sweet combination, but according to the folks from Dodge, most people who buy Challengers choose the V6. And they got to build cars for people who buy cars, not people who just review cars and people who comment about people who review cars. So what's it like driving a Dodge Challenger with all-wheel drive? It's pretty much like driving a normal Dodge Challenger, though I will say that the suspension tuning was based on the Dodge Charger Police Pursuit package, and they tweaked it from there. It's pretty stiff over some of the low-quality roads we found through the backwoods of Maine. Okay, this is a really smooth road right now, so it feels just fine, but if you drive over deeply broken pavements, the kind of pavement that you might find in wintry environments where you might also want to have all-wheel drive, it's a little bit firm. All-wheel drive has major benefits for low traction environments, getting all that power to the ground through the 4 tires, but what that means is no big smoky rear drive burnouts. Sad. But what the Challenger GT can do is stuff like this. The Challenger GT is really made for snowy environments, and sure enough, in the snow, it seems to be handling just fine. What's neat is that with a little bit of throttle, you can initiate oversteer, catch it, and then the all-wheel drive system will pull you through. So the right way to do it, if you care about not going into a snowbank, is speed, off throttle, brake, turn in, throttle, rotate, guide with steering wheel. Look, just glided right on through. That's pretty sweet. With most all-wheel drive cars, when you hit the throttle, they straighten out. But with the Challenger GT, add throttle and the rear tires spin and the car rotates. This is pretty thick snow, and yeah, just blasting right on through. One of the cool things about the Challenger is that its ESC system can be shut completely off. So if you do want to drive like an absolute jerk, that's well within your rights. Yeah, snow shooting up everywhere. Snow is fun! Who knew? Beyond all-wheel drive, the Dodge Challenger GT's starting price of a little more than $34,000, including destination, includes nifty stuff like a big old Uconnect infotainment system that works really well with really quick reactions, and ventilated and heated front seats. Because toasty posterior or a cooled posterior makes everybody's drive a little bit better. you like the Dodge Challenger and you live where winter exists, the Dodge Challenger GT is a no-brainer. Also a no-brainer, a Kelley Blue Book Amateur Rally Team.